And it was the stupidest thing the Republican National Committee has done in my lifetime, and that's a high bar. You know, think about this. I was saying this earlier, so politicians, the standard politician, always views the next election through the prism of the last one. So, there are some of the Republican National Committee who were not happy with John McCain as our presidential candidate in 2008. And they said, geez, you know, we stacked the judgment on McCain. You know, by the time we got to the end of February, McCain was our candidate. There was nothing we could do about it. So this time, let's elongate our process. So we have a longer period of time to look at him. And that way, we have a better chance of making the right choice. Okay. In the abstract, viewing it through the prism of the last election, that makes some sense. However, let's remember that we're running in 2012, not 2008. We're running against an incumbent president who will have no primary opponent. And so now we will beat ourselves senseless for a year and a half while the president glides above the fray, spending no money and collecting contributions. If it's an open seat like it was in 2008, then everybody's having a longer primary process. If it's an incumbent challenge, you should want to get to your candidate as quickly as possible so that you can then train your fire on the guy you're trying to defeat. Instead, you know, we're having Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum and Ron Paul running around, shooting at Mitt Romney shooting back, discussing fringe issues, in my opinion, many of the times, because they're so close on the important issues that they have to differentiate themselves somehow. So they start talking about minutia in the grand scheme of the national argument, and what happens then? Then one, we